Hi guys, so this time we're going to look at the Feed Blogger, and this is very similar to the Feed Tumblr. The only difference is it's going to be harder to find a sort of high page rank or high page authority blogger site, but there are ways around that. What you can do is you can buy an expired domain, for example, and do a 301 redirect. You can even do it with more than one. Okay, what I do suggest you do for both Tumblr and Blogger, if you're going to go to buying sort of high PR, high page authority URLs or accounts, what I would suggest you do is you put a decent theme onto those sites, because it's going to make a big difference if you ever get a sort of manual review. Okay, so if you go and have a look over, let's just see over here. I've got one open here. This is actually a Blogger theme. This is really good quality themes, okay? And this way you can have it nice and organized, so that when search engine land or something, for example, in my example, if I'm using search engine land, Moz YouTube channel, whatever, whenever they make a post, it will come in here, but in a nice and organized way. You can have this set up quite nicely, and you can get some very nice themes as well for Tumblr too. And you can see it's like a magazine theme, and you can get someone to make them for you. Okay, you can see this guy here. It costs $115 right enough, but if you want to make one very good blogger account, then it's definitely worth considering to do. And you can see that there's a bunch of really nice themes in here that you can use, nice social elements built into them, and various things like that. And it's something that you might want to consider to have one really good blogger account and have one really good Tumblr account where the themes are nice as well. Okay, so let's just jump back over to the software again. So what you can also do in here, we've got the anchor tag and the outbound authority link, and you can see here I've used, for example, Moz HQ YouTube channel. That's the authority link, the outbound one, but you can make that different from what you put into your RSS feed here, for example. Okay, I might want to do search engine land RSS feed mixed in with my content for the feed URL, and for the outbound link do something completely opposite, like a Moz YouTube channel. Okay, and the same thing you can do for your own anchor tags and the content that's coming from here. That way you're just maximizing whatever you're doing. Okay, but as I mentioned before, if we come back over here, when you're planning your content, it's good just to have these feeds already sort of mapped out here, so it's just easy to copy and paste them into the software, and from there you can basically take it further. So if you go over to these sites, they're always going to have an RSS feed. Any authority site probably has got an RSS feed no matter what niche you're in. Okay, and so you can just tie in various parts of your content to various parts of authority content, and you can have it going to high page rank, high page authority sites. And as I mentioned before, for Blogger, all you need to do is add Blogger into your webmaster tools, add another domain into your webmaster tools, and when you've bought that domain, leave it up for maybe a week or two, and then do the 301 redirect. Do it from your domain registry. So for example, I can do it within namecheap.com. I can set up the 301 there. I will also set it up in an htaccess file. You can get someone on Fiverr to do that for you if you don't know how. And I'll go into webmaster tools and I will add it in there as well. I'll just say this site is now redirecting to this site here, which will be the Blogger account, and that way it makes perfect sense to be able to do that. Or you can just put the URL straight into Blogger as well, if that's what you choose to do. I would rather do the 301 redirect, because I'm probably going to do more than one for the Blogger, if I'm going to go to the expense of spending $115 or $50 or anything to get someone to put a nice theme on my site. And you probably have to pay for the theme as well. But somebody like that for $115, looking at what has been said in the feedback he got there, he's probably highly likely to work with me to get what I want in there. So for example, if I wanted to do from mass media, a really nice sort of news blogger site where we're sending things in by category, he can probably help me to get that set up, and for $115 I'd be happy to pay that, and plus a nice theme, the cost of a nice theme to get that done, and just get get it set up for me. It makes perfect sense. And then with the IFTTT stuff, all that syndication is happening set and forget after that. I don't need to think about it again once I set it up. So I can do 8 different variations again for the blogger feed, and it's just good syndication going out. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. And that's the way that I've designed these. As I mentioned before, using the feed allows us to do content syndication from any page on the web, basically, that we can get an RSS feed from, and it gives us far more flexibility than is offered within IFTTT using the sites that IFTTT actually connect with. This is a way around it, and you can even do multiple YouTube channels this way as well. So if you've got, say, 5 or 6 multi-channels within one Google account, you can mash up all of those channels feeds and you can put them through, and so that any video you post or favorite from any of those 5 or 6 channels that you've got, for example, it will get syndicated that way. Okay, so you can use more than one YouTube channel. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. If you've got any questions, again, put them underneath the video. You can ask in the Facebook group, and I think that has covered most of the videos now. I will at some point come back and redo the videos that we did earlier for the WordPress Authority, etc., when it was a different design, but I'm probably highly likely to have to do all of these again as we approach doing a proper launch for this particular tool. We're going to do a proper launch on JVZoo and get a bunch of affiliates emailing it and stuff. So all of these videos are likely to be done again, but nothing has really changed in the way that we use the tool. It's just that we've moved these things at the side here from the top to the side, and that's the only difference. Okay. That's it. So let me know if you've got any questions. The best place to ask will be to send an email to support@anthonyhayes.me or in the Facebook group, and LOL or CJ or somebody will probably pick up and they'll pass that on to me and I can answer that whenever I see it. Okay, thanks. Bye.